Sir, in my view, the best way to honor the success of our athletes is to ensure that we build on their success today. We want today's athletes to be the giants on whose shoulders tomorrow's athletes stand, to reach further, faster, stronger, higher together. Our first strategy starts at the base, driving keen interest and wide participation in sports. On the whole, Singaporeans have embraced the value of participating in sports. MCCY is committed to working with MOE to improving our talent pathways through policies like the DSA. This must be complemented by each of our NSA's efforts to broaden the appeal of their sport, make it attractive and accessible, build up demand for it so that more schools will offer these sports to start with. Our second strategy is to strengthen our high-performance sports system, to be athlete-focused and to give our best athletes the best preparation possible. Our sport institutions like SSI and NYSI work closely with our NSAs to provide our athletes with the best training environment every day on a daily basis. We also want to give our athletes access to the best facilities, the top coaches, world-class competitions, as well as to benefit from end-to-end sports science support. Take our top athletes like swimmer Sophie or shooter Siu Hong, who are in the chamber here today. The SPEC scholarships that they are on unlocks their potential, gives them a base, providing monthly stipends and dedicated sports science support, allowing them to be fully focused, invested in their sport, training, competing full-time. This has been one of our most successful high-performance pillars. So we extended the SPEC support for our athletes. Our third strategy is to enhance our institutional capabilities in every aspect of sporting support, from cutting-edge sports scientists to world-class coaches to technical officials as examples. The whole sporting ecosystem must grow. A number of our former athletes have also become sports specialists. We tap into their experience and know-how and the fact that they are very familiar with the circuit. We will therefore build up this talent, retain our ex-sportsmen and sportswomen as much as possible, keep them in this space, leverage off the experience that they have, and hope to make sports a viable career for each of them. Our fourth strategy is to bring in world-class sporting events into Singapore where we can, not just for sporting spectatorship value, but also to provide more opportunities for our national athletes to compete and measure themselves against the world's best. The government has committed to invest 165 million, as Prime Minister has announced, in the major sports event over the next 4 years. In the coming years, Singapore can expect world-class events such as the World Chess Championships, the World Aquatics Championships, para-swimming, and we'll also be building a new 18,000-seater indoor arena, allowing us to host these world-class events and also strengthening Singapore's position as an attractive destination for sports, entertainment, and lifestyle. Our fifth strategy is to strengthen our support for disability sports, to promote more participation and to set up a stronger pipeline for excellence. I will say more about this when we launch the Disability Sport Master Plan, or DSMP, next month. But let me sketch out a few key points. Sir, we are committed to transforming the lives of our persons with disability through the power of sports. We've seen that time and time again, how important sport is to participation and uplifting morale, giving us a sense of self-worth. We will therefore progressively enhance accessibility to public sports facilities. Sport SG has already retrofitted 8 swimming pools with ramps for wheelchairs. 2 more pools will have ramps by the end of next year. We will also target to make all Active SG gyms inclusive by 2026. More importantly, beyond just catering to accessibility, Sport SG and their partners have introduced a range of programs for persons with disabilities to themselves take part in sports, not just be at the venues, but take part in sports. There must therefore be suitable programs to encourage a stronger sense of participation and community. We will announce our recommendations to refresh the DSMP shortly. This will focus on more opportunities for persons with disabilities to participate in sports regularly, at the base level, having more participation and more opportunity. To also raise more awareness and to bring our community together through unified participation, like Play Inclusive, bringing able-bodied persons with disabilities on the same team, taking part collectively. And also to have a clear pathway for sporting excellence as we nurture, cultivate, and develop sporting talent for the next generation of disability sports excellence. So our sixth strategy that I'll talk about today is to deepen our partnership amongst the various sporting institutions in Singapore. So we're a small country with a smaller population than most countries. But if we pull in the same direction, work collectively, united, we can turn our size into an advantage. NSAs, Sport SG, SSI, NYSI, SNOC, SNPC have to be cohesive and concerted in our efforts to advance sports together in Singapore. At the same time, we will gradually step up, professionalizing the talent that we have in sports administration. This overall will benefit our athletes as well as the support structure for our athletes.